Thank you, Mr. Placido. This month, the Instruction and Student Services Committee, we have 3 items that I'd like to bring forward for a vote. We have 5.01, which is the Lord Corporation 5th grade science project, science partnership. At 5.02, the McDowell boys volleyball trip to the NCAA championships held at State College May 5th through 7th. Included in that is a competition on May the 6th. The last item that we have is 5.03, the McDowell High School boys basketball trip to KSA this year in Puerto Rico, December 18th through the 22nd, 2016. I will bring those forward in a block. I'll make a motion for 5.01 through 5.03.
Second.
Any discussions, comments?
I would just add that the boys basketball trip is being funded by the boys and the Booster Club.
Okay, take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, sir. Personnel and Policy Committee. Ms. Fuente?
Yes, I have a couple things I'd like to bring forward for a vote. I'm going to bring the first 6.01, approval of policy 011, principles of governance and leadership, code of conduct, and this is for the final reading. And I'll bring this one forward, and I'll bring the others forward as a block. So make a motion.
Make a motion.
Second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. President. I would request that the section on 601 be reviewed by the Office of General Counsel of PDE, and also to get some clarification on the section. Is it, let's see, my computer is slow. Section Code of Conduct for School Board Members, the entire section, I'd like to have some clarification, and also addressing violations of board governance standards and conduct. Thank you.
There's a motion on the floor to approve 6.01.
011.
Okay. Any other discussion?
Are we doing it as a block, Mr. President, or just 6.1?
No,
Because
she-
there's federal policies and we move it to the financial policies.
Okay.
There's different sections.
Strictly 6.01.
Right.
Okay. So the motion on the floor, there was discussion. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye. I'm opposed.
Opposed?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next we have our federal policies. 6.02, approval of federal policy Fed 001, allowability of costs. Fed 002, cash management. Fed 003, conflict of interest. Fed 004, procurement. Fed 005, travel reimbursement. And I'll make a motion.
Okay.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Sorry.
Good.
All opposed? Okay, hearing none. 6.12 is approved. Okay.
Now we're moving into the financial policies, and so I'll be bringing forward, sorry, can't hear me, a 6.03, 6.04, 6.05, I'm bringing those forward, right through them.
Okay, so this is 6.03.
6.03, approval of policies. 601, fiscal objectives. 6.2, budget planning. 603, budget planning, budget preparation. 604, budget hearing. 605, tax levy. 606 tax collection, 608 bank accounts, 609 investment of district funds. And we have section 6.04, approval of policies 610, purchase subject to bid quotation, 611 purchases budgeted, 612 purchases not budgeted, 613 cooperative purchasing, 614 payroll authorizations, 615 payroll deductions, 616 payment of bills, and 617 petty cash, and 6.05 approval of policies 618 student activity fund, 619 district audit, 620 fund balance, 621 local taxpayer bill of rights, 622 GASB statement 34, 622.1 capitalization of assets, 624 taxable fringe benefits, 625 procurement cards, 626 federal fiscal compliance, and 627 non-sufficient funds collections. I'll make a motion to bring this all forward.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Okay, and next, for 6.06 and 6.07, we have job directors for the job descriptions for the Director of Curriculum Elementary, which is pre-K through 5, and secondary 6 through 12. Dr. Dedish?
Currently, we have one person doing the pre-K to 12 curriculum position. This is bringing forward job descriptions for a pre-K to 5 and a secondary director of curriculum.
The motion to bring those forward for a vote.
Second.
Any discussion on this?
I have one question on the directors. Does this obligate us for anything?
It is not.
It just creates a description of, in the event that we want to
Correct.
open a position for this, this is what their responsibilities would be.
That's correct.
At one time, we did have 2.
Yes, actually, up until 2010, July of 2010, we had an elementary director of curriculum and a secondary. And for budgetary reasons at that time, we went to one K-12 person. But interestingly enough, since that time, we've also increased the responsibilities from the state, from a lot of different areas on the curriculum department. At the same time, we've lost not only one person as a director, but also additional support positions within the curriculum department.
Dr. Dedish, you mentioned that due to financial considerations in 2010,
Correct.
there was some adjustments in the personnel and staffing.
Right, we had 2 directors of curriculum. One was a primary focus, and one was secondary. We went to one K-12 at that point.
At this point in time, with budgetary constraints and what we are up against, do you believe that we need 2 positions, one for K-6 and the other one 6 to 12? In your professional opinion, do you believe that you need 2 separate positions?
Yes, it is I've taken a very close look at it. It's my belief that it is, if we are going to do what we say we want to do and move forward educationally, we need to really focus on what's happening at the elementary level and the needs for use of data there, the need for alignment across curricular and within curriculum. And we need to do the same thing at the secondary level so that we can get to the point where we want to be in terms of our scholastic.
Okay, if you believe that, Dr. Dedish, what would you expect the salary and benefits, et cetera, the cost?
That's not where we're at this point.
Yeah.
What we're looking at right now is to approve a job description.
We are approving a job description.
We are bringing that forward for
Just
you.
a job description.
That is correct.
On the approved organizational chart, there is a position, a proposed position, that calls for one of these positions. Correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Then I rest my case.
But we're not.
As Mr. Hosford has said, we're not
We're not hiring anyone.
hiring.
We're not hiring anybody
So-
tonight.
Okay, any other comments? Hearing none, we'll take it